You guys have to hit your capacity at some point though, right? If everyone's failing and you can't take everyone on, or do you have that in your mind of where our capacity is for a certain year?
Good question, because I think entrepreneurs don't say no very well. So I think that, I guess in my eyes, I try to, what I've learned actually, this is where I used to say yes to everything. Not every customer is a good fit. Some clients need to be fired. It has to be a good working relationship. So it's not like I would pick up McDonald's if they called. I would not even entertain it. I want to work with people that want to work with us. Yeah. Good relationships. I want more of their work. I don't want just, they're going to fire me next year because they found somebody to do it for a nickel cheaper. I want a long-term relationship. I don't want a one-time client and that's it. Like if it's not, oh, can you plow me one time? Probably not. I'm looking for the long term. So I have not set caps because I think as entrepreneurs, we just don't do that very well. Like,
yeah, I got to ask on that too, because I agree. If it's the right fit, let's go get it. And we're called 100%. To shake things and break things, right? And what red flags have you seen in terms of like these clients where you're just like, not going to go with them? So give me some red flags that you've seen with some of these potential clients you ended up not taking on or that you had to fire down the road.
I'll give you an interesting one. So about 3 years ago, a buddy of mine, I knew he plowed, I forget the name of the place, doesn't even matter. And they stiffed him out of like $5,000. So they called me up. Hey, we're looking for our contractor, didn't do very good, this and that and the other. And I go, you don't say. I said, you know what? We'll take on your work if you pay my buddy the $5,000 he owes. Click. So contractors that are good professional need to stay in contact. Yeah. Like we need to have an Angie's blacklist, if you will, or the snow blacklist. Like, Anthony, don't work for this group or don't work. Like, that's why we talk to each other. Like, what if I took that job on and they stiffed me out of 5? So now they're into me and my buddy for $10,000.
Right.
So we talk to each other. Or if they're tire kicking, you can kind of get the vibe. Obviously, if you've been doing this a while, you can feel like they're just window shopping. Hey, I don't want to meet you. I don't want to talk about the pains of my property or what had happened. Just send me over a price. That's it. We won't entertain that either. I want to meet you. If you're serious, I want to win a bid with you. Like, tell me what your pain points are and your pinch points on your property. Weird drain. Like, I want to walk it with you. If you don't have 5 minutes to talk to me, you're not a good fit.
We had one we just fired. Small, very small site, but we would get callbacks and we'd go out there and there'd be nothing to do. And it was repetitive. And this is a federal government building. And we were getting harassed by the person in charge, like swearing at my guys. And I was like, we're not going to work for you. Originally, we put the 30-day notice in, and then we went there because we were still under contract. And the guy started cursing. So I called up and I told them, we will no longer come to your site. We were being harassed. We were being cursed at, and we will not come there. And they let us out early. So,
wow, you hear it all the time, especially mainly in snow. It's a thankless industry. It's a thankless service. Like it's pretty rare to get the call of like, thank you guys so much. It's so clear. It's safe, but you always get the calls of people just bitching back and forth of, what you guys are doing. And then Anthony, to your point too, of just like harassing these people. Like, hey, we don't have to be here. And like, this is a business. And that's why capitalism is so great, because you can pull out and go work for somebody that will treat you guys right. And it's, there's a big difference between what you guys are doing, just this thankless industry that typically happens, but you guys are an emergency service that has to happen. Like especially when you look at all of these commercial buildings, you look at hospitals, the world stops if you guys aren't out there. And so it's, I don't know if you can combat that. I don't know if you guys have had great customers that just put those other ones to shame, but any thoughts on that of just how the industry, like the customers, can get better from their standpoint?
Well, I'll add, it's not an easy job. And number two, think about this. Like you just said it, we are kind of first responders next to emergency and EMS. We'll shut you the fuck down.
Yeah.
We could shut down logistics. You could put snow back on any property. I mean, I've done this before back in the day. You didn't pay me, the snow's coming back. Why this is such a shitty industry, I guess, if you will, with lack of a better word. We could shut down Amazons. We could shut down gas stations, subdivisions. We can make sure if nobody showed up, you'd be screwed. Slip and falls, litigate, blah, 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 blah. So why isn't there respect? It's hard work. We're putting our people, not just ownership. I'm out there with the guys in the most deplorable conditions. We've seen 60-mile-an-hour winds this year, -30 wind chills. I mean, this isn't fun, but yet you don't respect what we're doing. We get to deal with every breakdown, every call in, de-icer issues, and yet you can't say, hey, thanks. I know it sucks. I get to warm up my car in the garage and go to my Class A office building, and it's always clear by 7 a.m. But no thanks. It's weird, right? I mean,
Mhm.
and then that's why on the other end of it, why shouldn't you be charging for that? At 30 degrees, you got people out negative 30, you got people out there 60-mile-an-hour winds, but yeah, a diesel mechanic gets 220 an hour labor rate through a dealership. But guys are bidding stuff at $75 an acre. Not 75, but like 1,000 an acre, let's say, or whatever have you. It's wild to me. Treat this like a real emergency business.